So we're going to begin in Virasana, hero pose. Bring your knees together, roll the calves out of the way as you sit back between your heels. So you might want to put a block or two under your hips here to get comfortable. Rest your hands on your legs, close your eyes and take a moment just to focus on your breath. And for this you're going to need a belt or a stretchy band. You're going to hold the belt nice and wide. And as you breathe in, bring your hands up in front of you, up over your head. And as you breathe out, ease it back and down, giving yourself a little more distance between the hands if you need it. Breathe in, draw the arms back and up overhead. Breathe out and let the hands come down in front. So we're going to repeat this a couple of times. As it gets easier, you might bring the hands a little bit closer together. But if necessary, take them wider apart. Try not to let the elbows bend here. As you bring your arms up from behind, be careful to keep the rib cage drawn into the body and the neck and head in line with the spine. You can also take this a little bit slower. So you breathe in, you bring your arms up over your head, and as you breathe out, just ease your arms back to the first place where you feel quite a big stretch, and take a breath there. Try to relax into that movement and ease the arms a little bit lower, finding the next place where things feel pretty intense. And you just try to breathe and let go of that tension you're holding across the chest and shoulders, and then ease the arms all the way down. So as you breathe in, start to bring the arms back up again. Again, you can just pause at any spot where it feels really tight, sending the breath into those muscles where you can feel the tension. Eventually you're going to let your arms come up over the head again, exhale down in front. And we'll do it one more time, just moving with the breath, up and over the head as you breathe in, exhale, even pulling on the belt as the arms come back and down behind. So again here as you breathe in and bring the arms up from behind, pull on the belt. If it's a stretchy band and there's a bit of give in it, even better. Breathe out, let the hands come down in front. Now we're going to let go of the belt. Breathe in and take the arms out wide. And as we breathe out, we're going to bring the arms in front, one elbow underneath the other. The arms of Garudasana, eagle pose. But here, we're just going to play with it. Let the hands go side to side. Let the elbows move up and down. Even letting the hands come in towards the face, away from the face. Move the neck, move the head. Breathe. Feel any of those little tight spots around the neck and shoulders easing out. Breathe in and open the arms out wide again, and as you breathe out, bring them in, crossing them the other way around. So again, settle into the breath. Move the elbows up and down, hands in and out or side to side, even rolling the neck and the head around here a little bit. Do what feels good. Explore the sensations and keep the breath flowing. As you're ready, breathe in and let the arms open out wide. Breathe out, interlace your fingers behind you. Now as you breathe in, draw your hands back, but also down. You could even join the heels of the hands together here to deepen this stretch. And then let it go as you breathe out. So we're going to come up from Virasana now. You can move that block out of your way, the belt out of your way. Now we may use the blocks in a little while, so if you like, you could just have them handy close to your mat here. Set that up for yourself. Now come back onto all fours. Breathe in and move into cow pose, lifting the head and tailbone. Breathe out, round your back into cat, bowing the head. Let's do that again. So as you breathe in, lengthen through the front body, opening to the crown of the head. And as you breathe out, round your back, tuck your tailbone, lengthen through the back of the neck. Inhale and release back into cow, lifting the head and tailbone. As you breathe out, curl your toes, lift your hips, drawing up and back into downward dog, lengthening the heels towards the floor. Breathing in, rising to your toes, breathing out, heels towards the earth. Moving and feeling with your breath into this downward dog. And then as you're ready, start to walk your hands down your mat towards you. Hands against the shins, breathe in. Lengthen Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow, Uttanasana. Breathing here, give yourself a little sway to relax down. Now interlace your fingers behind your back and just let the hands rise off your back. Keep a little softness in your knees. Breathe and make sure to relax and let go through the neck and head. Take another breath here. And then as you're ready, let your hands go. Just walk the hands out along the mat, coming into downward dog. Now come down onto your knees. Breathe in and lengthen open into cow pose once again, lifting the head. And now we're going to take it into a kneeling twist. So you bring the right hand behind the left wrist, bringing the shoulder and head towards the floor. Now you can prop yourself up on the left fingertips, elbow up above your wrist here as you breathe and twist, or you can slide that left hand further along your mat, straight out ahead of you. As you're ready, you bring your hand back in front of you, support yourself to come up, and then the left hand moves past the right wrist. The palm is facing up here. So again, you can stay with the right fingertips on the floor and the elbow up above the wrist, or you can choose to take the hand long out ahead of you. Either way, breathe, and as you breathe out, lean a little bit into the left rib cage here, feeling that twist deepen as you do so. When you're ready to come out of this twist, bring your hand back in front of your face again for support. You're going to rise up onto all fours, take your hands a little bit further ahead of you, take your knees and your feet a little bit further back. As you breathe out, draw the hips back, stretch the hands forwards, Anahatasana. As you breathe in, you coil up a little bit. As you breathe out, you ease longer. Hips drawing back, hands drawing forwards. Now forearms to the floor, tuck your toes, breathe in and push forwards into plank on your forearms. Holding it here, feel your core strength supporting you. Press back through the heels and reach to the crown of your head. On an exhale, soften through the middle, let the legs come down and point the toes back. So we're breathing in and rising into upward puppy, lifting the head. Then breathing out, bow your head, lengthen your neck and relax. Roll the head around here a little bit. As you breathe in, lengthen and open again to the crown of your head. And then breathing out, come all the way down. Bring your hands back under your shoulders, and as you breathe in, roll your right shoulder back here, twisting around to the right. Breathing out, flow down. We're on our fingertips here. Breathe in, roll the left shoulder back, rising towards cobra with the twist to the left. Breathing out, flow down. Now hands a little further back, rise towards upward dog. Stay on the legs and give the hips a little sway from side to side. And then as you breathe in, once more lengthen and open up through the heart center to the crown of the head. Breathing out, come back on your knees and into child's pose for a moment. And from here you're going to rise up, tuck your toes and come back into downward dog. Breathing here. Bring the feet together, and as you breathe in, let the right leg rise up. As you breathe out, coil in. Step that foot up between your hands in a high lunge. You can come onto your fingertips. Now on your inhale, coil up like cat pose in your spine, even straightening the front leg a little bit here. And as you breathe out, ease deeper into that lunge. Hips moving lower, lift the back knee nice and high. So again, we're rising, coiling up, straightening the leg a little, and then breathing out 4 directions of lunge to move deeper. Now keep your left hand on the ground and breathe in. Lift the right arm to the sky for a little twist. And then breathe out, bring it down. Shift around to the left side of your mat, turning the toes slightly out. Shift to the left as you bend that knee. Breathe in as you lift across the center. Breathe out, bending the right knee. So we do this one more time to each side. Toes are turned out, arches of the feet lifted, knee pointing in the direction of your toes. Breathe in to transition across. Breathe out to ease into that side lunge. Now come to the middle between the 2 feet. Turn the feet slightly in, hands under your shoulders here for standing forward bend. So if you want to here, you could get your blocks to support your hands. If the floor is a little too far away and the back is rounding, better to have that support. So hands on the blocks if you're using them. Breathe in, draw your heart forwards, draw the head up. Breathe out and soften. So on our inhale, we lengthen the spine. And as we exhale, just bring the left hand closer to the center line. Inhale and let the right arm rise to the sky. Now as you exhale here, relax, let it go a little bit, even bending the left knee a little. And then as you breathe in, deepen the twist, reach to the sky. Breathe out, the hand comes down, we switch it around. So right hand in the middle, left arm reaches to the sky, and on the exhale, get soft, ground through the feet, lean a little to the right, even bending that knee, and then inhale, straight leg, straight spine, reach the left hand to the sky. Breathe out, the hands come back down under the shoulders, with or without the blocks, your choice. Breathe in, lengthen your spine, and then as you breathe out, you could, if you like, bring your hands back between your feet, fingers pointing forwards, in line with the toes, tips of the fingers in line with the toes. Blocks if you want. The arms are going to bend here as we breathe out and bow down. Let the elbows bend, keeping them above your wrists. So you're making this right angle with the arms as you lengthen the crown of the head towards the floor. Nice active feet and legs, but don't force it. When you're ready, breathe in, bring the hands back out again under the shoulders, lengthen the spine, and then breathe out, come back to the front of the mat. Lower the back knee down, so we're in a low lunge here now. You're going to move that front foot, your right foot, out to the side a little bit. Take the weight in the left hand, turn the right foot slightly out, just kind of cuddle it towards you with your right arm, turning the head around to look towards the back of your mat. You could reach the right arm into that twist as well. So you're twisting around to the right, and then bring it back to the middle. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, breathe in. Breathe out, step it on back into plank and lower right down into chaturanga. On your fingertips here, you coil up in cobra. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Hands coming back by your ribs. Breathe in, rise up, upward dog. Now if you like here, you could lift your hips, curl your toes under and transition straight back into downward dog, or do that transition on the knees. Either way, we're going to breathe in and lift the left leg up to the sky. Breathe out and coil it in, step it up between your hands, helping it with the left hand if you need to here. And then breathe in, coiling up like a cat, straightening the front leg a little bit. Breathe out, ease into that lunge, lengthen through the chest, the crown of the head. Once more, inhale, coiling it up. Exhale, lengthen, push the back heel back. Open the chest forwards. Now lift and shift to the right side of the mat. Turn the feet halfway out. Bend the right knee as you exhale. Inhale, lifting, transitioning across. Exhale, bend the left knee. So you're going to go one more time to each side. Moving that a little bit deeper as you exhale. Lower the chest as you lower your hips. Bring it up as you breathe in. Shifting across as you breathe out. Keep the arches of the feet lifted, knee in the direction of the toes. Come to the middle now. So you're going to turn your feet halfway out and come up to standing. Hands on your hips, breathe in. As you breathe out, just bend the knees so you're in this kind of wide leg squat with a straight spine. Rising as you breathe in, ease down deeper as you breathe out. And once again, just rising up. Squat down as you breathe out. Let your hands come to your legs now. So you're leaning forwards, fingers are pointing down. As you breathe in, cat pose in your spine. As you breathe out, you twist by bringing the right shoulder in underneath you. Send your left shoulder back. So as we breathe in, we coil up a little bit. And then as we breathe out and twist deeper, use the hands to press both knees wide. Now coil in, coming to the center and then twisting to the other side. Left shoulder dropping in, right shoulder back. Coiling up as you breathe in. Same twist as you breathe out. Left shoulder in underneath you. Press the knees wide. Come around to the center again, breathing in, coiling. Now squatting deeper, knees wide, hips low. Lovely. Rising up, breathe in. As you breathe out, straighten up the feet, interlace the fingers behind and bow down, letting the hands come up off your back here in this wide leg forward bend. So the little toe edges of your feet are parallel. As always, we're moving with the breath. There's a little rise as we breathe in, and then a deepening of the forward bend as we breathe out. Legs are doing the work here, gripping the bones, the muscles of the legs, gripping the bones, lifting the sit bones. As you breathe in, lift the head and rise all the way up. Breathing out, turning back to the front of the mat, so the left foot is forward, and we bring the back knee down, point the toes back. So you're going to take the weight into your right hand, turn the left foot a little bit out, even shifting it out to the left a bit. Cradle it in the left arm as you begin this twist around to the left, looking towards the back of your mat. And then if you wanted to go that tiny bit deeper, you can let the left arm reach back towards the back of the mat, or even a little further around. Breathe and enjoy this twist. As you're ready, you let it unwind, come back to the center, hands down, turn the toes under. We step it on back into plank. Breathe out, lower down, chaturanga. Coiling up in cobra. As you breathe in, bring your shoulders back and down. Keep it fluid, keep it organic, lower it down. Hands back by the ribs, rising up towards your upward dog. And then your transition is your own. Are you going on your knees, or are you just going to lift the hips, turn the toes and coil back straight into downward dog? Get there in your own way, and then relax into the breath here, easing deeper into downward dog as you breathe out. So there's this little bit of a coiling in as you breathe in, and then an easing back through the upper back as you breathe out. As you feel ready, you're going to walk your feet up your mat towards your hands, hands against the shins. One breath in as you lengthen the spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Standing forward, bend, backs of the hands on the ground, very relaxed. And you could, if you like here, bring your hands around to the back of the ankles and let the elbows just hang out to the sides. So you want to bring a lot of softness to the shoulders, the neck, the head is heavy. And then as you're ready, hands against the shins again. Inhale, lengthen and lift, and then sit on down. So we're going to come and lie down on the back now. As you come down, bring your right knee into your body, hugging it into you here for a moment. And then the right arm reaches out to the side, the left hand against the knee. You draw your leg across and into a twist. Breathing here. Ease that right shoulder down. So if you want to here, you could lower the arm a little bit closer to the body to relax that shoulder down into the floor a little more. Bring it back to the middle then and hug the knee in as you exhale. Let the left knee come in now, switching the hands to the left leg, release the right leg out long. Take your left arm out to the side, keep the right hand on the outside of the right knee, the left knee, as you bring it across and over to the right into a twist. If you want to roll your head over to the left, go for it. If that brings any tension to the neck, either keep the back of the head on the floor or even let the head roll to the right. Do what feels good, let it release any tension in the neck and shoulders. Coming on back to the middle as you're ready, hug that knee into you, and then let the right knee come in as well. Give yourself a little hug, little rock here, massage the lower back, and then release the feet to the floor so the feet are together, knees apart. Rest a hand on the tummy and a hand on the chest. As you breathe in, feel the belly expand. Keep breathing in, feel the rib cage open and the chest expand. And then as you breathe out, let go from the belly, let go from the ribs and from the chest. As you're ready, you bring your knees up, your feet hip width apart, drop the knees in against each other and rest the arms on the ground, a little away from you with the palms facing up. From there you can extend the legs long on your mat, resting in Shavasana. spend a little time here now, allowing the energy to flow freely around your body. Namaste.